Hello guys, my name is Luca from AudioTribe YouTube channel, and in this video we will test if the Sony ULT Tower 9, the new one that was released a couple of days ago, it is better than the LG XBOOM XL9T. So we all know that the LG speaker have 1000 watts of power, but we don't know the wattage power of the Sony speaker because the manufacturer doesn't give us this information, and if it gives us the information, I do not trust the information. So because of that, I make this video to see for sure how loud they are, how strong it is the bass of these amazing speakers. So let's start with the specs. The LG XBOOM XL9T have two 8-inch woofers, two tweeters on the top, and that's about it on drivers. Of course, it has this amazing display here that you can write something on it or you can leave an animation. And of course, I really love the lights on the woofers. The Sony ULT Tower 9, it has one 12.5-inch woofer, two mid-range speakers, two tweeters on the front, and because it is an omnidirectional speaker, it has two tweeters on the back. Now let's see the interface. As you can see, the Sony interface, it is a full touch interface, and I really like the modern look, while the LG speaker interface, it is very minimalist, and I like it more, the Sony interface. Both have wheels on the bottom, both have almost the same weight, and both are almost at the same dimensions. So to see which is better, we will make two tests: a loudness test to see which is louder, and for that I have placed at 1.5 meters a decibel meter to measure the power of the speaker, and a bass test. I will put a 40 Hz flat to see which has stronger bass. First will be the loudness test with the LG XBOOM XL9T.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, baby, it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
So the LG speaker reached 108.1 decibels. The sound, it is bass driven. In my opinion, it is very balanced, and I really love the sound that gives us the LG XBOOM XL9T. And this speaker, remember, it cost only $400, and for $400 you get two 8-inch woofers, a display, two tweeters, and this amazing look. Now we will make the same test with the Sony ULT Tower 9.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, baby, it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
So the Sony ULT Tower 9 reached 109.8 decibels. Let's recap the prices of these two amazing speakers. The LG XBOOM XL9T cost around $400, while the Sony speaker, the Sony ULT Tower 9 that was released a couple of days ago, cost around $800. This is the Sony ULT Tower 9 AC, so it doesn't have an internal battery, and so does the LG speaker doesn't have an internal battery. They work only when you connect them to the power source. So let's recap the loudness test. The LG speaker reached 108.1 decibels and the Sony speaker reached 109.8. It is clearly that the Sony speaker it is louder, and yes, in my opinion, it sounds a little bit better because of the extra mid-range speakers and the extra two tweeters that it has on the back. The sound it is more intense, it is better, it is clearer, it is fuller than the sound that comes from the LG XBOOM XL9T. That doesn't mean the sound from the LG it is not good. That means that the Sony speaker it is probably with 10 or 15% better, but at a big party you will not find that. And now let's go to the bass test. Remember, this has two 8-inch woofers and the Sony have one 12.5 squared woofer. We will put a 40 Hz flat and I will increase in volume to see which has more dBc. We will test the dBc because dBA measures the loudness, dBc measures the pressures of the sound. So we will start with the Sony speaker and we will increase in volume to see where the bass doesn't increase in power anymore. So let's put the decibel meter on dBc and on the maximum value, and let's start the test. So look at the volume on the phone. The house is vibrating. So yes, it is powerful, but it is not amazing. That was the Sony 12.5 inch squared subwoofer. It reached 103.4 decibels. It is not amazing, but it is not bad. Now let's go and make the same test with LG XBOOM XL9T. So let's put the decibel meter on dBc on the maximum value and let's start the test. Oh, the house is shaking much more. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but it shakes much more. 107.8 dBc on the LG XBOOM XL9T. So we have mixed results. At the loudness test, the LG reached 108.1 and the Sony ULT Tower 9 reached 109.8. So this is louder, this is more intense, and this sounds better. But on the bass part, the LG reached 107.8 and the Sony ULT Tower 9 with a 12.5 inch woofer reached only 103.4, 107.8. It was clearly that LG was much powerful. The house is shaking much more. So if the objects in the house tremble with the Sony, with the LG, everything shakes in the house. So yeah, if you want a balanced sound and bass driven sound, I just recommend you to buy the LG speaker. If you want a clearer sound, a better sound, but the bass to not be that powerful, clearly the Sony it is the winner. But if we take into account the price, $400, $800, it is clearly for me that you get much more on the LG speaker. We get these lights, we get this display, we get the bass, we get the even the loudness. This is not weak, this is very powerful, but this is a little bit more powerful. So yes, between these two, the Sony, it is better on sound quality and on loudness, but I will choose the LG speaker, the XBOOM XL9T every time. But what is your opinion? Feel free to subscribe to AudioTribe YouTube channel and please hit that like button. Cheers!